bring this all up. Let's start with this. Okay, so that's obviously you. Now again, you guys can do this. There's 3 eligible products that count for the star bonus. So I want to categorize that first. So what products count for that? It's your Yoli transformation kits, it's your new moon kits, and it's the life kits. Those are the only 3 products that will trigger the star bonus. Everything else, okay, so this is like Lean Greens, Collagen, Build, Calm, Awaken, every other a la carte product goes back to the old Fast Start, or what they call first order bonus, which again, if you guys remember, that was 20%, right, of whatever the CV is, right? So again, if it's a 50 CV product, you get 20% of that as your first order bonus. So anything that's not Life, Mood, or T-Kit, it goes back to the traditional 20% first order bonus, okay? So on the CV of those orders, you guys remember in Focus 4, we reduced the initial CV in half, right, to work on the focus. That's not happening anymore. Again, Life, Mood, and T-Kits, only those kits are reduced in 50% CV on that initial first order. Every other product is full CV minus the 20% Fast Start bonus, and the rest of that goes through the binary tree. Does that make sense, guys? Because I know that wasn't really clarified at the time, okay? So I just want you guys to know that. All right, so now with that being said, remember Life, Mood, and T-Kit. We're going to use an example of a T-Kit, okay? So let's say you enroll 3 people. Those are the 3 people in the dark blue. These can be both members, and these can also be subscribers. And again, just to clarify, subscriber is just a new terminology that we're labeling preferred customers. So these are your customers. And so customers or members will trigger the star bonus. When you enroll them on a T-Kit, you're going to get a $50 star bonus on that transformation kit, all right? So that's, again, better than, again, at 20% in our older Fast Start bonus, that would have been $40. Here we're already starting right at $50, okay? And there's no accelerator. You don't have to qualify. The first order, $50. Second order, $50. Third order, $50, okay? So that's, again, customers, subscribers, and members. So combination of 3, it'll give you the $50. Now, this kind of still currently follows the colored eligibility week. So you guys remember your card qualifications or your Refer 3 calendar that you guys have in your team office. It's still following that 4-week schedule. If you can do this within your first 4 weeks, they're gonna double that star bonus for you guys, okay? So I wanna show you guys something really quickly. So again, let's say for example, we're going out there and let's say the dark blues just happen to be members because clearly preferred customers can't enroll downlines, okay? So in this example, just for this sake, and again, I want to make it very clear, you can enroll members and customers to be eligible, but in this case, we're going to pretend like these 3 dark blue circles are members, right? And so now they're going out there the following month, and now they're trying to qualify for their Star Builder or their Rising Star bonus. And so they're going to go out there and enroll 3 customers or members themselves. Remember, Life, Mood, or T-Kit. In this example, we're going to use T-Kits just to keep the numbers consistent, okay? So again, the person on the left gets 3 T-Kit orders. And then again, like I said, what you get as a sponsor is what they call a Star Builder bonus, okay? So look at, you're on top, again, like I said, that's you. The 3 front line is the people you've recruited, and the green now represents the people that they brought in, okay? So they get, of course, the $50 the star bonus like they would off the transformation kit. But you get that, what's in the green circle? You get an additional $20 as the sponsor. Okay, so, well, I should clarify, the sponsor's sponsor, all right? And why did we build this in? Because we've never had a bonus mechanism like this in Yoli before. This is to recognize that we want you to not only get started and get started right by hitting your Star Builder and Rising Star bonus, but really for you to then support those people because now you have an invested interest. Well, you should have always had an invested interest in your teams, but we're going to actually now pay you to help you build your teams. Does that make sense? Yeah. So now you get an additional $20 every time somebody goes out there and enrolls on a T-Kit, all right? But again, like I said, the good news is, again, if you get your 3 within the qualifying window, again, the numbers that you see in the dark blue double for you. And again, kind of like the Focus 4 bonus, every star bonus is paid weekly through your weekly commissions. It's just like your first order bonus, just like your fast start bonuses. But your Rising Star and your double payment, that comes out at the end of the month, okay? So it's, again, just like Focus 4, like the accelerator, it'll get calculated, it'll get paid out at the end of the month, okay? I'm gonna show you one more example of this, and we're gonna do it with the Life and the Mood Kits. Mainly because, again, it's the same volume, okay? So the Life and the Mood Kits are exactly the same thing. So in this case, because it's 100 CV, you're gonna make $25 every time you enroll someone personally, a customer or a member, on a brand new Mood or Life kit. $25 on those right away. The moment you get 3 enrolled in any qualifying period, they're gonna double that, so you're gonna get that additional $75 at the end of the month, all right? Now, here's the thing that you need to also understand. You'll hear Jake said on stage that there's no limit to how many times you can earn this bonus. But I want to clarify, it's in multiples of 3 though. So Focus 4, once you got to 4, everything after that, just the accelerator hit. This is not how it works. This is in groups of 3. So if you get 3, boom, double the star bonus, right? And then when you get 6, it doubles those next 3. Does that make sense? So if you end the qualifying period with just 5 enrollments, the first 3 enrollments are doubled in payment, and those last 2, unfortunately, do not double in payment. So again, if you guys are really going out there and setting goals for yourself, you want to think of it in increments of 3. Clearly, if you're sitting at 5, you have an invested interest to try to get that 6th one in, all right? So just kind of keep that in mind, that it's in multiples of 3. Now, you want to help the people in dark blue. Again, in this example, let's assume that they're members. When they go out there and enroll new customers and members on the Mood or Life kits, they're going to clearly receive the $25 as the direct sponsor of those new customers and members. But you, as the sponsor's sponsor, assuming that you're helping them, and here's the good part, even if you're not, as long as you're active, you get to make this. Because look, leaders, we know this. Sometimes we're helping our teammates, and maybe their upline's not quite active, but hey, it's still cool. They get to receive a little bit of bonus, and who knows, maybe those additional flow of income might be the very reason why some of your team members start re-engaging. Hey, Chris, I just checked my back office. I made $400 last month. I didn't do anything. What's going on? Oh, bro, I was helping you out. I was building your star builder bonuses for you, right? And that might be, okay, well, tell me more about it. And that might get them back engaged in the business, right? So again, you're gonna make $10 as the sponsor off of all of those orders. Now, does that make sense with the star? Again, the star bonus essentially is, again, paid directly to the sponsor. The star builder goes to the sponsor's sponsor. And when they say rising star, it means you qualified in the multiples of 3, so therefore they 2x that payment to you. All right? Does that make sense? Yes. Any questions up to now about the new star builder, rising star bonus? Yes?
That last piece I got a little confused. The star builder bonus is for my members.
Yeah, so it follows the line of sponsorship. So again, like I said, if I sponsored a customer, so let me give you an example. Let's say I signed up 3 members, right? Let's say Angel's one of those members. When Angel gets a customer, he gets the star bonus because he got that customer. But as his sponsor, because I may have helped Angel, maybe do a presentation or a Zoom, I also get the star builder bonus, which is in the green, all right? Does that make sense? So that's what's really cool. Yeah. The new member, and all of this mechanism, commission qualification, doesn't matter, right? Your level of authorship, again, of course, minimum 50 P because you got to be active in the business. But 50, 100, 200, it really doesn't matter. You know what I mean? So again, like I said, all of the commission qualifications, making sure you have someone on the left and right active, the 5-star quality, all that stuff is the back end now. That's binary commission and beyond, which is it's still the same. It's still there. But at least as a new member, the first 30 days, you don't have to complicate it. Hey, we need to get you active in order to get paid. No, we just need to do this. And look if you do 3 of these, and this is in the bottom when it says enroll 3 people in your Yoli Life and Mood Kit is free. What they mean by that is if you earn 25, 25, 25, you're gonna, and then you double it, right? That's $150. Essentially, it negates the cost of your initial Life or Mood Kit. And that math works with the T-Kit too. Because you're gonna earn 50, 50, 50, that's 150. You double it, that's $300. It essentially pays for your T-Kit. So this line in the bottom is not referring to the old Refer 3 program. This is just simply saying, by doing just your 3 and becoming a rising star, you can essentially pay for your initial investment right away. which is huge, guys, in network marketing. In direct selling, to be able to get your people into the zone of a profit zone, or at least even a break-even zone, that's how you increase retention, because there's a saying that says nobody will quit a free business. Right? You get $200 a month or $300 a month of products for free because it's paid for by the minimal activities that you're doing. You're gonna stay on to that, right? Question.
Daniel, can we mix and match between the, like, person on the left, ticket, mood?
Absolutely. This example is just to show you all the way through on mood values and life kit values versus T-Kit. But if you signed up, let's say 2 T-Kit customers, and then let's say 1 mood member, then you get obviously the $25 on the mood, you get the 50 and the 50, and then if you hit the star bonus, it becomes an additional 50, additional 50, and additional 25. Yeah, any combination, as long as it's within those 3 products. Yes?
Question.
Yes. Yeah, on AutoShip. No required like minimal volume, but yes, they need to be active on AutoShip.
Daniel,
Yes.
quick question. When will this be in effect? Because I signed a member last week and she already signed 2 customers.
So like any announcement, it's not necessarily retro.
Okay.
So it is active as of now, because the goal is for you guys to get, Kirby, is that correct? It's active, right? But it is being manually tracked right now for the next couple weeks. So rest assured that corporate and their accounting and finance team is tracking all of this. It's not gonna show up automatically in your back office, let's put it that way. But they are, trust me, because the goal is, we wanted to make sure that when you guys came home from this event this weekend, you guys go to work right away. That was the whole goal. And so this is in effect right now. 2 weeks ago, you can email Kirby and ask him about that. No, but again, I think it starts from this weekend, so today's commission period going forward, all right? Let me answer a question.
Is there a minimum CV that we need to hit, or is it just?
Well, it's based on the mood in life, so that indicates it'll be a minimum of 100 CV. Now, if you do an a la carte 100 CV, keep in mind, it doesn't trigger the star bonus, it would trigger the 20% first order bonus, which is the term for our old fast start bonus, okay? So the minimum CV, and that's the beauty of this. You don't even have to, we're complicating this because we remember the old comp plan. You people we're not talking, notice there's no CV. We just say, get a ticket, $50, get a life kit, get $25. We're not even talking, well, you get reduced CV, it's by 50%, and then you get 20% that goes to the binary tree. Like, don't explain that to your new members. Like, this is all you need to show them. Really simple circles with just do this, get this. It's simple, really simple. All right, I don't know who's raising their hands because they're saying amen and who's asking a question. Amen! No, I got a question. All right, Sheila.
SharePack and BuddyPack, and people still enroll in SharePack?
So they sort of can. Okay, so the way I've been told that the way we'll handle on the
Share package.
we'll share kits, which is basically two T-kits, and party packs trigger this bonus. From what I was told by Jake, basically the first T-kit would go into, so it's one person ordering this. So the first T-kit will trigger the star bonus. The other 3 would go into the 20% first order bonus. Does that make sense? Yeah. So yeah.
So to get the refer 3, because 100 is going to use transformation kit as an example.
Yeah.
You have to get 6 members to get the refer 3 at this point?
Yes, so let me talk, this is a good question, and it might actually answer some of your questions. Refer 3s were not talked about on stage. So refer 3s have also gotten a little bit easier. In the past, the refer 3, the initial customer, subscriber, and member would have to get 200 CV in order, or 200 PV in order to be considered an eligible enrollment. Because this was based on, again, older standards where we used to enforce that it was T-kits getting started. But clearly Yoli is pushing some of these like lower threshold items like the mood and the life kits. And so those were not in the past triggering the refer 3 bonus. So the way it works now, because it's in alignment with all of this, is what we say with the new refer 3 is this. You need to have, again, still within your eligibility week, that hasn't changed, okay? You need to have a minimum of 3 unique enrollments, right? 3 unique enrollments minimum. Their initial orders don't matter. They can be 50, it can be 75, it can be 100, it can be 225. It doesn't matter what that initial enrollment is. As long as it cumulatively adds up to 600, you start to unlock that first level of the Refer 3 bonus all the way up to, again, you guys know this, you guys can do up to like obviously 4 times 3, which is 1,200 CV worth of free Yoli cash. Does that make sense? So that, yeah. And
Yes!
going back to the T-Kit example, okay, so the previous slide, if you were to get 3 T-Kits enrolled, you make 50, 50, and 50. And you get the Rising Star bonus, so you get an additional thing. So you've already made $300 in straight bonus money, all right, on those 3. But you've also triggered what?
Your first
Your
3.
actual Refer 3. That's an additional roughly about $300 in Yoli cash as well. You've actually now hit $600, guys. Now, that math doesn't necessarily work with Life and Mood Kits because you would have to do 6 Life Mood Kit customers. Does that make sense? But the beauty is you can do it with Mood and Life Kit customers now. So it truly, because in the past with the Focus 4, you would have to say, well, if they got alkali customers, if they got lean green, you're like, no, it works towards Focus 4, but it doesn't work to your Refer 3. There's so many conditions. It works here, but it doesn't work here. Now it's all in alignment, so you can really do the work for one bonus and earn your way to that next bonus as well. It's super, super simple, guys. All right. And I know we didn't talk about that. That Refer 3 piece, we're excited about that. We've been begging for that, guys. All right. Yes, question back there. We got 2 people raising their hands.
So if we sign up the 3 members, and then do they have to sign up their 3 members within the color?
Not within your color week. So in order for you to get your obviously Star Builder or Rising Star bonus, you have to be responsible for getting just your 3 within your colored week. What they do is correlated to their color week, and whenever they finish that, they get their Rising Star bonus. And again, whenever they enroll, again, keep in mind, remember, Star bonuses and Star Builder bonuses are paid out real time, so you would have got your bonus on that. Because it's not contingent. Their bonuses basically are not contingent on your colored week. Okay? This is a good question. Any other questions? Yes, back there.
Okay, so can we just reiterate that our old comp plan, we were making about $40 a ticket?
Yes.
If you were commissionable.
Yep.
But now, if you get 3 customers, we are making $100 a ticket.
$100 a ticket. If you get 3 enrolled, yeah. Guys, this is huge if you think about this because, you know, we knew this. We knew that we were part of the gig economy space, right? We talked about this, and you guys know that I've been preaching about the gig space just being huge, right? And the fact is, people say, well, why is it that Uber and Lyft can attract so many people, but even though we're the greatest opportunity and the original gangster when it comes to gig opportunities, like, why are we not attracting more people? And the problem is the payment process or the promise was never very clear. Gig economy folks are looking for small transactional income. Jake talked about the average earnings in gig economy people is under $300 a month. So what people don't want to hear when they sit down with you, somebody who's prospectively looking at Uber or Lyft, they don't want to hear, well, you got to get 1 on the left, you got to get 1 on the right, you got to balance it out, and then they give you 10% and it carries over, and then they don't want to hear that. What they're used to is if I pick somebody up and I drop them off, I make $12. And if I do this 6 times or 5 times, I make 50 or 60. It's transactional income. If I do this, I get that. And what Yoli's done is match that space to make it much more transactional. Sell a ticket, get this. Sell 3 tickets, get that. Now your average gig space worker can say, this pays more than Uber. I think I'm going to do this, right? And you can really project, and it's so easy now. How many of you guys have ever had new team members that, Daniel, what do I got to do to make about $500 a month? That's my goal. And before you'd have to sit down and really bring out the notepad and draw some bubbles and go, well, in theory, if you got 4 members on the left and about 7 members on the right, assuming they're party packs and they all balance out and you're commission qualified, you can make about, it takes too long. Now it's do this, make 150, do it 3, you know what I mean? It doubles and then you get your Refer 3, and then, I mean, it's so easy to project income goals now with your teammates. Very simple, all right? Before we run out of time, because we're getting there, I want to show you one thing real quickly. Come on, slides. All right, let's show you the Cancun, Mexico situation. All right, so one piece of information that they're announcing. Oh. See, it's not an Apple product, I told you. Jennifer's giving me a dirty look. She's like, it's my laptop. Stop talking crap about it. The way the Cancun trip works is, guys, it's really simple. It's based on points that you get, and then you earn, and that translates into percentages. What Yoli has not yet revealed, which I think will be revealed at the virtual event, is exactly how many points you need to earn the equivalent percentages, right? 25%, 50% flight credit. We don't know that scale yet, right? But you do know how many points you're gonna get for your activities. And again, the goal is to go home and start the activities now. You can start qualifying for this Cancun trip now. You don't have to wait till the virtual for this. So every time you get a star bonus, so this is again, when you enroll a new member or a subscriber on a Live, Mood, or a T-Kit, you basically get 3 points as an enroller, right? Star Builder bonus, again, if you go out there and your sponsor helps you in that process, as a sponsor, I get 1 point. Does that make sense? So again, in the case of I sponsored Angel enrolled a new member, Angel would get 3 points, but I would also get 1. Does that make sense? So 3 and 1. Now, when Angel does 3, how many hit points has he earned so far? 9 points. And this doesn't matter life or TK, it doesn't double, it's just 3 across the board, right? So Angel's earned a total of 9. How much have I earned total?
3.
3. And once Angel's hit that rising star bonus, it triggers his bonus and 2x's his star bonus. Not only does it do that, but it doubles, if I'm gonna take it doubles your point standing. So you go from now 9 to what? 18 points total in the standings. I go from 3 to what? 6 points in the standings. Okay? And that's how we're going to begin to earn the points. Now again, what we don't know yet, which again, we're not holding it back because we don't want to give it to you, but at the virtual event, it'll be announced that whether it's like, 30 points equals this or 100 points equals, that we don't know yet. But I just want you guys to know that when you go home and you begin these activities, just understand that the Cancun qualifications, the Refer 3, and the new Star Builder bonus is 100% in alignment of each other. By focusing on just the Star Builder bonus, you're actually earning your way towards the trip as well. It's not a separate activity, it's one simple, focused activity, guys. Does that make sense? All right, before we wrap things up, any 1 or 2 more questions, I'll get it. Chris.
Okay, so we got confused because we're talking about the color week.
Yeah.
8 days. We always put 30 days qualification.
So yeah, I mean, that's why this is more of a technical nomenclature, but yeah, it's 30 to 28 days in your colored week. Yeah, so let's clarify that. It's, again, within your color week. Yes, I got someone frivolous. Okay.
Okay, so this doesn't have to do with, I'm speaking, like, so we're gonna say, drink this, watch this, but where's the link to watch this?
So the video assets, from what we were told, I believe Maria said that we're gonna be getting some of those assets this week via email. I believe that's what was said on stage. Okay, so, and because she did say like, hey, don't everybody post it at once. So I'm assuming this upcoming week as we get home, we're gonna start to see all of those assets not only being shared on the Yoli social media pages, which we can then reshare. I believe we're getting access directly to those assets to be able to then reshare natively from our own Facebook page or our Instagram page. Yeah, Jenny.
I just want to confirm if the new Refer 3 is effective today.
Yeah, is the new Refer 3, I'm looking at Kirby for that. Is the new Refer 3 active as of today, like the way the initial enrollments work? Yes. I'm getting a yes. Yeah. So think of all of this that we're talking about right now, Cancun qualification, the Star Builder bonuses, and the Refer 3 qualification. It is this commission week going forward. All right? All right? Any other questions? Yes?
So back on the other example you had, that in the U, it's just 2 levels paid for the, correct?
Yeah, I would love to earn Star Builder bonuses off my whole organization, but Yoli wouldn't allow. They wouldn't approve that bonus. It literally is just because the whole idea is that once you get really truly beyond this and you're really working depth, you're at that point now focusing on binary commissions. You're moving on to the deeper parts of the comp plan. This is really designed for that first member, their first 30 to 60, 90 days to really start earning some substantial income, break even on their investment, feel good about where they're at. And guys, I want to speak to the people that that are comfortable with their Yoli income. You heard John, you heard so many of these top 20 guys talking about do these fundamental activities, re-qualify for Refer 3 every month, get yourself to become a rising star. Even if you're a blue diamond, be a rising star every month. You're leading that by example, you're demonstrating, you're setting the benchmark. So again, I think it applies to both new people as well as old people, but this was clearly designed for that new onboarded member, right? Okay. Yes?
Do you know anything about,
I don't know. I know, again, like I said, I know that they gave that opportunity with maybe like, I know for the last, the leadership trip, we were given one opportunity to utilize a grandfather thing from the 2019, and I chose not to go, so I'm sure that doesn't move forward. So I'm sure it's a clean slate moving forward now.
I actually asked the Vince that question,
Uh-huh.
and they said they're definitely going to address it, and, how it's going to be virtual.
Great.
So they did not say they would not,
So it's not a no. So it's at least a maybe. Those were the stats I was looking for when I was dating too, right? So it's not a no, right? It's not a yes, but it's definitely not a no, right? So, and then follow up, right? They got it figured out. All right, you got a question back there?
Do we know when Cancun is?
Do we know, Kirby? Do we know when the trips are or no dates? Okay. Virtual event, we'll have the dates revealed for the trip. I see ladies smiling. Okay. I know we're right at 12 o'clock. I'm happy to answer questions. I don't know when Salt Palace is going to start kicking us out. Let me answer one more question real quick.
So, with the ticket, the boot kit, and the life kit, they're all eligible for the bonus. What if you add on, like, you know?
If you add on, and that's a great question. Again, if you order a tea kit and then let's say you add a canister of Lean Green and collagen, like to the same order, the tea kit goes into the star bonus. The other additional products gets calculated on the 20% first order bonus. It's literally calculated real, split, so you're not penalized in any way. All right, so with that being said, I see February 27th through March 3rd is the dates of Cancun. Okay. By the way, somebody dropped their Yoli 10-year pin.